beans, welcome back to more Mass Effect. I am so sorry for the wait for this video. I was away on a weekend getaway. I was in Copenhagen. And do you guys know when you get home from holiday and you need a day or two to recover? I was so tired, exhausted from just walking around so much and being social, and yeah, I needed to get some energy back. So now I'm ready. I'm so excited to play more. In the last video, we found our last squad member. So now we just gotta figure out what story mission we want to do next. So if you guys are ready, let's just get started. Okay, so we ended the previous video with having just talked to all of our squad members. And I think I have abandoned, or kind of, I wouldn't say forgotten, but just not paid that much attention to the codex for a little bit. So I think maybe just to get caught up, since it has been about a week since I played the game, I think I'm gonna start by listening to some of the codex stuff, just to get some reminders.
The Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dacuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dacuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
Okay, I love Elcors. I think, I don't know, they're just so funny in a way with their monotone speech and such. I don't know, I just found that hilarious. Okay, let's just, we have a pair. I probably already listened to the Elcor and the geth, so let's just go through the ones that we haven't listened to. And obviously, if you guys don't want to listen to this, I will probably try and put in a timestamp so that you can skip all of this, because all of you guys are the experts out there. So
the Hanar are a citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have 2 names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical. So instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Okay.
When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs, biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
So I might have missed this somewhere, but how did the Citadel come into existence, if that makes sense? Because if The Keepers, if their main purpose in life is to maintain it, what did they do before then? I'm sorry, my brain is completely fried. Did they build it? I don't know. It's just if they are able to maintain it, then they must have a lot of knowledge about the Citadel. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll have a revelation.
Evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology, so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds. Even though these worlds were already inhabited, the Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today the Krogan are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians.
Okay, that's kind of what Rex was talking about, how he's a bit of a hard shell at the moment. We'll see if he opens up eventually, but yeah, he seems like he's got a lot of anger, so.
Driven from their home system by the Geth nearly 3 centuries ago, most Quarians now live aboard the Migrant Fleet, a flotilla of 50,000 vessels ranging in size from passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla understandably has scarce resources. Because of this, each Quarian must go on a rite of passage known as the pilgrimage when they come of age. They leave the fleet and only return once they have found something of value they can bring back to their people. Other species tend to look down on the Quarians for creating the geth and for the negative impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians, including the belief that underneath their clothes and breathing masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts. The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Okay. Council race.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Yeah. Okay.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Salarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Salarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Salarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Salarians over the age of 40 are a rarity.
Okay.
The Salarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Salarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Salarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans.
Oh, he just stops reading? Okay. I'm pretty sure we have already heard about this one anyways, so I think...
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Yeah. Okay. See, I think it's very good that I'm getting a little bit of a refresher, because there is, like I've said before, there's so much lore and it goes so deep, and trying to remember how everything is connected.
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Salarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Salarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165. Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network.
Okay.
The terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
I see. I think we're gonna listen to the last one here, Uncharted Worlds, and then I'm gonna go and do something, because otherwise it's just gonna be a lot of information dump and I won't remember half of it. So, gonna take it in bites from now on, I think.
There are between 200 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed.
I mean, space is
Humanity's
big.
early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
Interesting. He read that differently. He said, however this, instead of this, however. Oh. Minor detail. I just noticed it. Journal. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of check marks. Go to the Hydra system. We have so many missions at this point. Is there a way for me to know what the main missions are? Okay, so missions and then assignments, I see. Okay. Missing Marines. Distress call. Go to the Sparta system in the Artemis Tower cluster and look for the recon team. I think we should try and do some of our side quests for a little bit, just so we can maybe get, I don't know, better gear. I have seen you guys yelling at me since I've converted a lot, if not all of the gear that we have or equipment to Omnigel. I hear you. There's a lot of heavy armor that I have not done anything with, because I don't know who can use it. I could imagine Rex, maybe? No? Okay. So is there a reason they can't use it? I remember when we picked our class that it said what kind of armor you could use. I mean, she can use the medium armor. I guess she can wear that if she wants to. And then what about me? What armor I wear? I think we can only... Or maybe it's a level that we need. Not entirely sure. Let's see, Caden. Transfer install upgrades. Yes, sure. What about you, Garrus? No, I think you're good on that part. Guess you could get the Banshee. Then I guess we have 2 Lancer things we can sell. Can we talk to this guy?
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Can I sell? I can. We can also buy. It costs what now? 274,000? Where am I supposed to get that kind of money? Medium armor? Can I compare? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Heatsink. Yeah. I was also told that it's probably a better idea to start using the shotgun and do the up-close combat, and I agree. I agree. It just comes a bit more natural to use the sniper rifle, and I should have thought about that. That is my bad entirely. So I sell. So do I just... that one? It doesn't sell for that much, but... oh, the upgrades are also in here. Okay, well... I sold 2 weapons! That's a start. Let's see. Gonna take it nice and easy and slow. Enjoy the ride. Okay, so... journal? Is there some of the quests that we have kind of started? Okay, let's see if we can find the Hydra system. I think we need to go upstairs. And also, no, I wouldn't say I've complained about the controls, but I want to remind a lot of you guys watching that usually I play with a controller. It's very unusual for me to play with keyboard and mouse, so I just want to say that's why I sometimes get confused what I need to press to do certain
Message
stuff.
coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
Oh, thank you. Unlike her. Oh, we did the best we
had
could.
differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. 5th Fleet out.
Well, I'm happy it went well. Okay. And in regards to the map here, I thought that if I pressed escape, I would just exit it. I didn't know that that would just zoom out. Okay, Hydra system. Is that in any one of these? Hades? Okay, then it goes out. Okay, well. Oh, here. Okay. And then... Okay. Hydra. Travel to another system. Yes! Oh, I'm excited! Here we go! Nyon. Speed boost! Woo. So do we just maybe need to explore here like we do with the others? Suba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Gas deposit survey scans from orbit had detected a large... Oh, what a surprise! Okay. Varmelos has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In these relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. Okay. Canrum. Canrum is a small rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Canrum was the site of the warlord Shirgur's defeated by Taurian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shirgur was a female warlord and one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shirgur's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turians' participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaimed that they have the blood of Shirgur. Interesting. Reveal dangerous level of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with a Partian colony insignia. Okay.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Mutgus?
General distress call. Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos.
That's gotta be it.
Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Level 2 heat hazard. Menegos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Medgos is inhospitable, blah blah blah, and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Medgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian Pressure cooker world. Okay. We will go there, obviously, but let me just have a look at the last one here. Thear is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds and its upper atmosphere. Thear was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter. Whoa, that's a huge one. Okay. Alright. Let's go save some dudes. Hopefully. Ooh, who do we want to bring? Should we maybe bring Ashley? Or Ash? Ash and Kate, maybe? Just so we have a little bit of tech strength. Sure. Let's get the OG squad together. Let's give Garrus a rest. I always bring him, but I just like him so much. Achievement! Medal of Exploration 2. Nice. Okay, we could open the map and... Oh, excuse me. Here? Looks like there could be some resources of some sort over here. Or maybe it's just right next to the objective. Oh, it's very bumpy terrain here. Let's hope I don't end up doing a flip. Don't do a flip! Don't do a flip! You cannot access the moon as it's parked on a level terrain. Well, that could turn out to be difficult, right? Okay. Okay. Quickly! Back to the car, back to the car, back to the car, back to the car. Okay, we made it.
There's the downship. This must be the place.
Careful, Commander. Got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh.
Geth! It's a trap!
Where? Oh shit. Back it up, back it up! Oh shit. Run it down! Oh boy. Oh, there's like... Okay. Who's shooting? Whoa! Was that it? Oh no. Is there more? I want to taste my rage. Whoa! Uh-oh. What? Point of interest. Do I need to exit again? Oh, sorry. Or no?
Heading out.
Okay. I'm still a little bit confused by it all, but we'll figure it out. So, did that fail, or did it take too much damage? Can I... Whoa. Can I check? It says it's complete. Okay. Well, let's just keep going then. So, did people die? I guess they did. I know there's multiple outcomes of missions and such, but I would assume that's through dialogue choices and not necessarily through combat, but I don't know. Okay, it looks like we need to get up here somehow. Is it up on the cliffside? Go, Gadget, go! This is totally a good idea, don't worry. Ah! Hello? Well, there's a corpse here. I don't want to run it over. Is this better? It is, okay. Cover artifact. Turian insignia recovered. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with the Godish colony insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. Okay. Then we have the breeze left. Whoop. Alright, I mean, so far it's going fine. We have not died. Might have spoke too soon. Okay, we're good. I am so focused. Is it that big spike over there? Well, maybe not. Whoa. It's down there. Do we just go for it? I am not sure we'll be able to pick it up. I think last time was when we needed electronics skill too low. He has 16 points. And she has... Okay. Let's just go back into the car, because I was a little bit worried that the levels would rise. We have 4. Assault training. Maybe we just put it into pistols. I haven't been able to level up shotgun yet. But that's because we need 6 point into the pistol one. Okay. Yeah, we should probably focus a bit on that, perhaps. Oh. Caden. Lift? Sentinel. And 2 into medicine. I think that's good. Shotgun's unlocked. First aid is not unlocked. 6 points into combat armor. Fitness. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I still don't think our level is high enough. Oh, never mind. Kinetic buffer. Take it all. Good thing I checked. What did it say? Something about my area map. Okay, well, I think we're good here. Return to the Normandy. Okie dokie. Let's check our journal again. We do have a strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. On the whole, it seems harmless, but something about missing is a little bit disturbing. Hawking Eta cluster. Let's check. Ah, it's all the way over here. Holy shit. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Before we go anywhere else, what's over here? Phoenix? Vacuum time! Oh, we can land here? We can survey. Deposit of something. Okay. Can survey this one as well. Cobalt. Hydrogen helium gas giant. It has no remarkable features. Well, I like you, Sol Salto. Whoa. Should we try and land here? See, the thing is with, well, a lot of games, I don't know if it's just gonna send us here at another time, or if it's a good idea if I can go here, I just go here. Let me bring Ashley and... Sure, let's bring Garrus. Why not? We'll see. If it's like that other planet with the giant worm thing, we'll just leave. Okay. Let's check the map. Hidden structure. Anomaly. And debris. Let's check. Here first. I just assume that we can find something very useful. Hopefully nothing scary. Okay, we're good, we're good. It's very close to the edge of the map though. Whoa! Oh, we need to go in there, don't we? Someone's standing there. There's another one. I can shoot him in the feet. Kaboom. Oh, did he fly that far? Whoa. Okay. I guess we enter. I wonder if the buildings are... Okay. So I was... Oh, okay. Wait, so how do we... Oh, I can use... I did not even notice that they had abilities as well that I could use. Overhuge. Whoa, okay. And then I have quick slots. Allows me to store. Okay. I mean, that's gonna be very helpful. And then apparently... Oh. Shield boost. I think that could be good as a 3. 4, okay. There's definitely enemies in here, so... Is there a way for me to quicker use their abilities, or... Okay. Apparently sometimes you need to be aiming at someone to use your abilities. Where are they? Are they hiding? There's so many in here though.
Now it gets fun.
Oh boy.
Enemy is everywhere.
Oh boy. Okay. I can't remember. Is it 2? 3? I don't know.
Go, go, go!
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Okay, hold on. I don't remember the buttons. It was... okay.
Metagel deployed.
Okay, they died.
Go, go, go!
I'm so sorry. There's just a lot to take in, and I don't remember how to do anything.
Go, go, go!
Why are they so strong, though? Oh my god. So, do I really need to then... This restores a portion of your shield. Oh, she can do that too. He can do that too. Recharges all talents so they can be used. Okay, so they have a lot of the... when in a certain radius? Okay. So if I just press V...
All patched up.
Okay. What are we shooting at? There was two! Oh my god. 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 Can you heal, please? Oh shit.
No! Send me back in. Lost shields.
Good to go.
I'm so focused.
Go, go, go!
So like, okay, if I don't do... Does that do anything? I was told I need to aim at them.
Disabled.
Okay, so... It's like having to learn combat all over again, discovering with the abilities and such and how to use them. So I would like to be excused. Okay, I'm really trying. I can I can see it in the top corner. What? Excuse me then. I can't scroll. Hello?
Jammers online.
Okay,
Shields down.
looks like they're...
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Bag him and tag him. Okay. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. I've only just discovered that they have abilities too. Upgrade kit. Take it all. Medigel. Take all. Oh. There we go. Kinetic stabilizer. Hanging in the back of the safe is a suit of armor, obviously made for Krogan. It seems worthless, rusted and dented from 100 battles. The Turian must have secured it for some reason. There's nothing else of value here. Interesting. Do we just have unlimited space in our inventory, or does it run out? More Medigel. Okay, I think we're good. Or maybe I could have shot the fuel tanks. Yeah, probably should have done that. But I'm really trying to learn, and it's a lot more... The game is a lot more strategic. Obviously, I knew that you had to shoot stuff, but I thought maybe it was just like a shooter. But there's a lot more strategy to it, which I have to try and get used to. I'm really doing my best. And I want to be better at using the shotgun, because I did choose the Vanguard class for the shotgun, so I do agree with you guys saying that I should try and be better at that, because apparently the game punishes you a little bit, at least damage-wise, if you don't use the weapons that you're specialized in. So maybe I'll have to switch my class in Mass Effect 2 or something like that if you can. Because I don't know, maybe sniper rifle is just for me. I like you know, running into them and such, but I feel like obviously at this point in the game I just feel like I'm not doing enough damage. In my book, a shotgun should be a 1 or 2 hit kill, because if I can't just run into them and shoot them with 1 or 2 shots and then they're dead, then I'm just gonna end up getting trapped up close. At least if there's more than a couple of enemies. And I know that's probably when you have to be good at utilizing your abilities and such, so. But we'll see once I've been able to... Is that a pyramid? We'll see once I've been able to level up my shotgun level. See if it doesn't get better. Whee! Something's gonna show up. Something's gonna pop up. No? So is it... It looks like it's something underground. Oh, there's a corpse. There's multiple corpses. Recover artifact. You found one of Matriarch Dilinka's writings on this body. It's possible the writing came from the nearby ruins. Okay. Guess that was it. Do we need to go to the ruins then? Oh my god, that scared me. I'm so on edge. No, okay. Getting tired scares me. Okay. Then we have some... Oh my god, I keep doing that. Debris. Can we go around the mountain? Or... I think we should be able to do that. I do love the exploration. I just wish... I know it's an old game. Like, bear with me. So I know it's a little bit limited what they could do back then. But it's a little bit repetitive. So... But I mean, it's fun doing flips and such in the vehicle. Boom, boom. But I'm still having fun. A lot of fun. Looks like there's some resources or something. Right here? Oh.
Securing point.
Survey mineral. Mercury. Okay. Can I get in? Oh, maybe it just says that because it updates that we have done it. Meow. Must be on the other side of this here. Here we go.
On my way.
We exit. Are we high enough to salvage this? God damn it. Okay, maybe... electronics. No, that's not gonna cut it. I think it might be better if we just leave it then. And just prioritize him getting higher levels in the weapon stuff. Okay, well. Where's there? Is it because we're underground? Okay, it is. I mean, we could go back and then bring Caden here. If we want to do it. I mean, that's not gonna guarantee that we can do it. But maybe it would be worth it. Let's bring these two then. Our tech squad. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, don't fall over. Woo! Okay. Please work. Please work. Damn. Okay. What about Tali? She has 16 points, so I guess we could just do that and then basic armor. Curian. Go. Can we do it now? Let's go. Where's a good spot to do it? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Can I just do it again? Okay, I can. This one's tough though. Oh. Damn. So close. Oh, it switches. There we go. Third time's a charm. Alright. Think if we go in here and return to the Normandy. We did it. Okay. Now, I did not check. But I know we need to go to Hawking Ita. And Century sounds about right. Because there should be another signal or something over here.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Ita cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Maybe you're overreacting.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection. and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
You want me to kill him? No. Maybe we can reason with him. I don't know if it's someone we necessarily want to reason with, but
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
I don't necessarily think I can do it either, but... Oh, does that planet have a little baby planet next to it? That's cute. Thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and composed of sodium dioxide. Okay. Let's have a look. Persrup is the moon of Clendagon. It is a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals. The Alliance has open bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 kiloparsec ring. Around the galactic core, the ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to safely travel. Persrup landscape is a nightmare of jagged overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives. Okay, assume that's where we have to go. A terrestrial world of average size. Cantra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of calcium. Aside from survey of cobalt. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Thorpto is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. While scanning the planet, you discovered a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by Chief Engineer Adams revealed a destroyed escape pod. Your salvage team recovered the components and found a leak of 1 medallion. Okay. I don't know what that is, but might be useful. Okay, so we are gonna need some firepower, are we not? So I'm thinking maybe we bring Garrus. I know combat is not everything, but why not? Let's see what we got. We are here. Biotic compound. Point of interest normally. Should we go there first, maybe? Let's try. We need... Whoa! Oh, is that's gotta be the moon, right? The little baby planet, as I called it. That looks sick. Is there two right on top of each other? Oh boy. Go! Oh boy. Okay. We're not going up, we're going down, down, down. It's our moment. Whee! Steady, slow and steady wins the race, right? Let's have a look. Ancient debris, recover artifact. Insignia recovered. Digging under the beacon revealed a piece of scrap metal, likely from a very old freighter. It was marked on one side with the Maeston outpost insignia. Wrecked mining vehicle. Oh! The body scared me. The front of the rover is crumbled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. Okay. Didn't even see that there were like two things next to each other there. Okay, let's go to the debris. Should be right over here. Oh no. Uh-oh. Spin boost! Okay, they were not kidding when they said this was... No! Oh my god. Okay. What if we just... go this way? Woo! Whee! Whoop. What is that? Looks like golf clubs for a second. Electronics too low. You guys are useless. You know that? I'm kidding. Yeah. Codex. Journal. We need to look into the stuff again. Well. Let's go to the compound. Now the question is, how are we gonna do that? We get up here maybe. Yeah. Not too bad. Whoa. Looks like there could be some resources, like right there. No one's shooting at us yet. Okay. Let's see here what we have. What do we have? It's gold! Cool. Oh. No! Large deposit of gold. Alright. Let's park the car. What do you mean? Maybe it was because we're still moving that we couldn't get out.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
You can't keep me out.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you.
Let's
Head to
go.
the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Far end. Do we go in or do I need to go? Okay. That was loud. Oh, hello.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Don't try anything. We're watching you.
I know you are. Wait. We probably need to go upstairs, but
we can't trust the Alliance.
Don't try anything. We're watching you.
alright. Well, maybe I should not try and steal their stuff then. I don't know. Well, if they have no reaction, it's a win, so. I know that we're a Spectre and we can kind of do just whatever pleases us, but if we can resolve it peacefully, I would prefer that. Okay, let's see what he looks like. God. He was waiting for me. Is he not here? Aid station. Gotta love my aid station. Is he not in here? I might have misunderstood what they were saying. I do apologize.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Why is she talking like that?
The Alliance sent assassins to kill Father Kyle, but we stopped them.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because
Scared of us. Sorry. I guess it's outside then. Wait, can you enter over here? Entrance console. Wow. Okay. Okay, I got it. Whoa. Oh, the music. Okay, I must be in the right place now. Hello. No need to run. I would really like not to have to shoot my way out of this. Holy shit. What are they doing here? Storage locker. I like how we are... how they just don't care that we are messing with their things. Well, maybe it's gonna bite me in the ass in the end. Ooh. Which way? Hmm. I'm looting the day away.
Just because we're biotics doesn't mean we don't deserve to be treated fairly.
True. I agree with you. But what is treated fairly? What does...
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've
We
come.
found him.
We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You're not leaving me much choice, Major.
Uh-oh.
I speak, but you do not hear. You are like the others. A blasphemer who must die.
Oh, whoa!
I will destroy you!
Now
Shield disabled!
Oh shit. We have no cover here! 3, 3! What did I press? Not 3, that's for sure. Sorry. What? Oh my god. I have to do everything. Okay, let's try this again. I'm sorry if you can hear something that sounds like the wind or something, but I had to put up a fan because it's so warm today. Okay, can we press F5? Okay, quick save complete. Oh boy, okay. Then we probably, hopefully won't have to do any of that stuff again.
Private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
We'll see if we can get a different outcome, but I doubt it. I think our skill is not high enough.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Alright. Let me just go in here and loot everything that I looted before and I'll catch up with you guys. 2 seconds. Alright. I think I got everything, but... let's see. I'm just eager to try and see if we can get out of this. It's a bit of a pickle to not do it peacefully because the room that the combat starts in, there's no cover. At least not from what I could see, so we'll see here. I would prefer to do it peacefully, but I couldn't pick the dialogue option. And apparently that has something to do with the amount of points you have either in Renegade or the other thing, the peaceful path, let's call it that. I don't remember what it's called, but you guys know. Metagel. Just have a quick look. And then there was the room here. There's something we could loot. Let's see. And here. Okay. I don't know if we have leveled up, but maybe we could have some points into charm. No. I think next time that we have enough points, let's put it into charm and see if that helps, maybe. Oh, here we go.
Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
Like, blasphemy is the same as slander, I guess, or I guess you could say lies, but I feel like if I like the situation here, if I just pick one of the options here on the right, it's just gonna end out in combat. So I think, unfortunately, it's gonna end like that no matter what.
You can still get out of this alive, Major. Surrender and nobody will get hurt.
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Yeah. Well, we have to shoot our way out of this. Maybe I should have waited during some of the missions. I don't know.
You're not leaving me much choice, Major.
I speak, but you do not hear. You are like the others. A blasphemer who must die.
Okay. Oh, I can also pick what weapons my teammate. Oh, there is cover. Never mind. That our teammates use. Okay. Do we need health bad.
Patching you up.
What is it? 2? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm panicking. Okay, I wonder, maybe we can, if I want to do it the peaceful way, maybe we can go back here later? I don't know if it saves the progress that we've made there, but maybe it's just better if we go somewhere else. Just for now. Because it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Shell Gambler, the fan. I can go and see if our crew members, if they have something they want to talk about. I'll go check on them.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits.
10,000?
That's 40,000 for a full set.
They have 4 testicles?
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
God, that's awful.
He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I kind of agree with him here. Like, if the hostages were the organ donors thing that he was growing the organs inside, they would die eventually. So I kind of agree with him.
Casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Nice. Okay. Definitely want to do that. Hey Rex, how you feeling?
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Found something of
I
yours?
found this armor. Does it belong to you?
Let me see. Damn. This is it. Hard to believe my ancestors wore this piece of crap. But at least it's back where it belongs. Thanks, Shepard. I might be starting to like you after all.
Really? I think we've already talked to him about all of that.
Soft on me, Rex.
Huh. Just because I like you doesn't mean I wouldn't kill you.
Well, that's reassuring. Thank you, Rex. Should we have a look-see? Omni-tool. Excuse me. We have found something that's quite a bit better, so maybe we would like to maybe equip it on ourselves first and foremost. Cooldown bonus. That does sound very nice. We have a grenade launcher? Oh, maybe it's just our grenades, sorry. Okay. What about armor? Nothing you can wear? You can wear that, but it's not really better than what you have. Nothing for you. I think that was the one she was wearing. Could I mark it as junk? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Alright. Hello, Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad
I think we've
those
already
mines got
heard
destroyed.
this.
I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
I wonder who that someone might be.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Yeah, I mean, no means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense.
Nice one.
I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Like big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous.
Oh, sorry.
Abby decided they do great things to her figure, though.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her.
What?
I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Holy shit.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
That was pointless.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Didn't say that.
Spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back.
I'm sorry.
Still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I'm not a religious person myself, but I totally understand people needing or wanting something to believe in, so, I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't really mind.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
She does sound down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
Pretty sure we've already asked her about all of that.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first.
Agreed.
Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
I hope she doesn't leave us prematurely, but...
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. I said I got a phone call. And that I didn't like any of the previous dialogue options about Tali, so yeah. I can't remember if we've already asked all of this, so I'll just do it now.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Okay.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Nice.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, it does seem like they have new dialogue, so it's nice to do a little bit of catch up with them. Let's see if we can find, what is her name? Liana? And Kaidan? And apparently Kaidan was flirting with us, which is a little bit awkward, because I don't know if I like him that way. Liara. There she is.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I think we've already asked that.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
It's okay.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh, I didn't mean for you to feel embarrassed.
I should go.
Oh,
goodbye, Shepard.
Bless her. Oh, she's so sweet. Do I dare to talk to Kaidan? I'm a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Don't look at me like that.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Personal crap. Okay, we're listening.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Shepard, how informal.
It's a personal observation, Kaidan.
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
All right, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly, cross my heart and hope to die. What are you talking about?
Dr. Tassoni, ma'am. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady, to my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
What is happening?
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
I feel like, okay. I like all of our squad members, don't get me wrong. I just feel like I don't know them that well for me to make any kind of decision like that at this time in the game. So I'm like, it's not, I'm here, aren't I? Baby me. I don't want to be rude. Am I just...
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right, sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. You get my meaning?
No.
Alenko, if you have one failure, it's an inability to speak directly.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what he is.
I'm not looking to dump any baggage, Shepard. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
I don't need you. I know I'm gonna feed into this this flirt or fling, whatever's going on.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
I'm interested, but not now. I don't know. I think we gotta pick the middle ground. Like I said again, I like all of them, but not in that way, and I feel like it's too early to make any type of decision like that. So it's like, if that's gonna bite me in the end, so be it, but yeah.
Now isn't the ideal time. But I want to talk about this, Kaidan.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. She seems nice enough. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
None, Commander. I prefer adventurous women.
Alright.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Of course you would, Caden. Of course you would. Let's go talk to Joker. I would like to laugh after that experience. It's like I can appreciate Caden like laying his feelings out there. I just thought it's a little bit of a weird timing because it was just the first kind of conversation that we had with him. I know we've been on missions and such, but yeah, it was just a little bit out of nowhere in my book. But hey, you can't always choose who you fall in love with, so.
Commander, something you need?
I just want to talk.
I'd like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker.
You mean, okay, I've got...
Okay, we've heard this. I'm sorry.
And I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I have to go.
Okay.
All right, see ya.
All right, see ya. Okay, I don't think he has got anything new to tell me. At least not for now. Locate signs of a battle. Okay. Oh, this is just a secondary codex? Okay.
Faster-than-light drives use element 0 cores to reduce the mass of the ship, allowing higher rates of acceleration. This effectively raises the speed of light within the mass effect field, allowing high-speed travel with negligible relativistic time dilation effects. Starships still require conventional thrusters, chemical rockets, commercial fusion torch, economy ion engine, or military anti-proton drive, in addition to the FTL drive core. With only a core, a ship has no motive power. The amount of EZO and power required for a drive increases exponentially to the mass being moved and the degree it is being lightened. Very massive ships or very high speeds are prohibitively expensive. If the field collapses while the ship is moving at faster than light speed, the effects are catastrophic. The ship is snapped back to sublight velocity, the enormous excess energy shed in the form of lethal Cherenkov radiation. Larger warships are generally classified in one of 4 weights. Frigates are small, fast ships used for scouting and screening of larger vessels. Frigates often operate in wolf-pack flotillas. Cruisers are middleweight combatants, faster than dreadnoughts and more heavily armed than frigates. Cruisers are the standard patrol unit and often lead frigate flotillas. Dreadnoughts are kilometer-long capital ships mounting heavy, long-range firepower. They are only deployed for the most vital missions. Carriers are dreadnought-sized vessels that also carry large numbers of fighters. Smaller vessels are almost exclusively used in a support role to the warships during combat. Fighters are one-man craft used to perform close-range attacks on enemy ships. Interceptors are one-man craft optimized for destroying opposing fighters.
Okay. Just gonna take the codex a little bit at a time here. I'm thinking maybe we try and go back to the Citadel and see if we can do the Shells, the Gambler Even though I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I don't want this mission laying here. Maybe there's a way that we can go around it or such. And see if we can find Conrad again? I don't know. Maybe there is something else for us at the Citadel at this point, since we've done a mission or side missions or two, so. Here we go. Zoom out. We zoom out again. Citadel system, yes. Vroom. There we go. Okie dokie. Heat load monitor. Something for the codex. I'll take it. Oh. Oh yeah, we have to bring. You know what? Let's take Liara and Tali. We don't really need combat, I think. Sure. Let's bring the girls.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior.
I would bring
atmosphere.
Ashley as well if I could, but.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
But I don't think Tali. Well, Tali has been here, but Liara, I don't think she has. Okay.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Well, more you know, huh? Hopefully no explosions. Okay. Let's see if I can remember my way around where we have to go. Probably can't. Not gonna lie. President. Financial district. Console on. We go to the med clinic. Or maybe Core's den? Let's try the den. Should be fine. I mean, we could try and buy something. Again, I don't know.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased,
I don't know what's a
think.
good idea to
Very
buy.
good things I have. You will see.
Non-human armors, standard items. It's just things are so expensive. Heavy armor. I don't know if we can even use it though. Pistol. 102. Maybe need to focus on pistol. No. Medigel increases maximum units of Medigel by 1. How much it costs? 3,000. I guess we could buy that. That's too expensive though. costs 18,000. It's just a big commitment in my book to spend that much money on something I'm not sure I'll need. Hey, Conrad. He's back.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
He's a little bit creepy. I don't really trust him, but...
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Get lost.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a
Sure.
problem with it, but why?
He already got an autograph.
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
I'm sure she will. Alright. Does that update his... No. Okay. Let's see if we can find the gamble mission.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you.
Well, thank you.
There's just something uncanny about him. He just seems too nice, Conrad. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I'm just gonna be nice to him. Okay, let's help Shells.
Ah, change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Does the device help me win?
The device, nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
I'll help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Neither could he. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase in violent crimes in this area lately.
Did he say why?
No. Kind of skirted the issue. It's those damn humans.
Oh, Jenna, she's here.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Fair enough. Can I talk to the bouncer?
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Like your hair, dude. Can we talk to Rita?
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less than pleased with her return.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Oh.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
Okay.
This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a copy to bring back to the flotilla.
Oh yeah, we could have a party.
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other.
That is why, yes. I wanna check if I just quickly can up. Not that I don't like the music, I just feel like sometimes the dialogue is so quiet? We'll try that. So how could we do this?
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Give him shells too?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Okay. I'm gonna look around before I end up
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
giving him the thing. Suspicious gambling machine. High stakes. Okay, I guess I could just quick save and see what happens.
I believe this machine has been tampered with, and someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will attempt to trace the signal.
Okay.
A few of my people have visited here on their pilgrimage, but their descriptions of the wards hardly do them justice.
I am not used to this kind of environment. Too much time working by myself, I suppose.
So do I need to do something? Hold on. Journal. Signal tracking. You discovered a signal being used to follow. If you can trace the system, you can find out where the money's going and why. How do we do that? Okay. I'll see what happens if I give this to him.
Hello again. Can I help you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
I think that tool should be worth something to you.
I suppose it is. Take a few tries of Quasar. On the house.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Okay. Should we do high stakes then? Okay, let's try. Why not? Let's go! Would you like to play again for 200 credits? No. I'm good. I guess we have to go back and tell him then? Oh, he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. I don't know if it was a good idea to give the guy the thingy, but...
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
It's gone.
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
You could put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
Sorry.
What am I gonna do now?
It's like every time I look around, kind of on the minimap, there is that circle thing that pops up, which I assume is the signal. I don't know.
How could anyone live here? There are just so many people.
Oh. Signal tracking. Seems to be coming from the ward's access corridor. What if we go to the CSEC? Oh. CSEC officer. Heart decryption. Person of interest. CSEC is investigating a woman named Helena Blake. There's no hard evidence against her, but if these reports are correct, she's a powerful criminal element on the Citadel. She was last seen near Emporium on the President. Guess we have a new...
Did you know Citadel Security is the largest multi-species law enforcement agency in Council space?
Hello, Commander.
Interesting. We have Chelik.
Good to see you, Commander.
Well, so much for that. Don't see anything here. Nope. Well. Maybe... Where does the lift take us? I mean, this takes us to the President.
Kalisa Al-Jalani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre.
That's us.
Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Whoa. What did it say? Person of interest. The Emporium Financial District. Embassies. Really trying to remember where everything is, but it is proving to be difficult. Financial District. Embassy Lounge. Emporium. Okay. I think we need to cross the bridge. The Emporium is the store with the octopus squid looking thing that I do not remember what it's called right now. We'll see. Could that be her over there? To the wards. There she is.
Got a moment, Spectre?
Of course.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
She kind of just looks like an older version of us, doesn't she? How do you know?
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I don't know. Sure.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you with the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Let's do it for the plot. I don't know. Oh, renegade? Oh, that means it's bad. Whoops. I mean, let's see. I think it's okay to be a little bit bad sometimes, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. We'll see if I regret it eventually. Okay, yeah, we were looking for this ward access corridor. I think maybe this.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
Hello?
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart
God.
condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
And what was it 1 in 50?
What are the chances that your child will
What did
develop
she
a heart
say?
condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
I assume they're brother and sister? I mean, if we look at the odds, 1 in 300 to 1 in 50. In my mind, her logic is not really making any sense if you look at the odds. Because if it's like, oh, there's 1 in 50 chance that the baby gets the disease. But if she gets the treatment or to make sure the baby is fine, then there is a 1 in 300 chance that something goes wrong. But I can see it, both sides. In my opinion, it is up to the mother, the parents. The dad is not in the picture, from what I assume. I don't know if they're together. I don't think so. So it's up to her.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Yeah.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Not helping. It's still her choice, though. That I can see, again, I can see it from both sides, and I can see why other people will choose something else, but at the end of the day, it's her choice, though. It is her choice. So, I don't know.
I know you want the best for your brother's child.
Okay, it's the brother.
This is not
Okay.
your decision.
Dad's brother.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Still not your baby, dude.
Is this about keeping the baby safe, or is this about you losing your last link to your brother?
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
A sorry ally. I hope I did something. It was just, when he said that it was his baby, the closest thing that the baby will ever have to a father, I was like, that is fucking creepy. I'm sorry. That needs to be called out.
The sheer size of this place is overwhelming.
I didn't know they would have dialogue choices, or...
They built a lake on a space station. I can't even imagine the resources needed to maintain it.
Yeah. And the water looks very clear, if you ask me. So... probably a lot of money. Is he still preaching?
Races herald the glory of the enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only
Okay, let's try to the wards. Let's try and go here. Then surely we would have to run into the location eventually, right? The ward access.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Okay. Would it be this way then? There's a guy there.
Hey, you're that Shepard kid.
Yes. There's something over here though. Signal source. Is it here?
Our quarry has employed a hidden relay to redirect their signal. I shall trace the new signal.
Okay.
Come on, just talk to me a minute.
I will. I just had to... Why is your eye so scary? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like it.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We
How
served
would
on
we
the
know
carrier
that?
Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
Don't look like a
I
soldier.
guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
Name doesn't ring a bell.
Sorry, I don't remember you.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
$20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
I mean, 20 credit is not that much. It just... I mean, if we're kind of... I don't know if we're famous necessarily, but... people could just take advantage of that. I don't know. You're just as drunk? That just...
Sorry, I don't have that much right now.
Yeah, that's okay. I get it. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
My journal updated. Oh, sorry. If you wanted to confirm his story, you could easily contact your mother. Mother is alive? I'm so sorry, but what? Contact your mother using the Normandy's... Oh, we'll go do that for sure. Follow the signal to the Presidium. The signal now seems to be relayed through a terminal in the financial district. That's where we just came from, right?
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
So can we just... Financial district. Guess we'll go
In other
back.
news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Sorry, my hair keeps blowing in my face because I have the fan next to me over by the window, so if I'm shaking my head a bit, it's because it's tickling my forehead. To the ward, embassy.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment.
To the financial district, nice.
Where
Okay.
there was only darkness,
It is this way. I don't know, would it be in here? I see the exclamation point. Oh, it's behind him.
This appears to be another relay. I believe the receiver for the new signal is located somewhere on the Presidium.
Oh. Located. Is it in here then? Maybe. Did we find it?
I believe we have found the signal's endpoint. It should be possible to identify the account to which credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Uh-oh.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
You're dead.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
You're bluffing? Enough talk. I don't know if they're bluffing though.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Got it! Let's go!
Remarkable. Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole.
Ugh, I really like those puzzles where it's just a process of elimination. Okay, we do need to go back to our ship and call home. We need to eliminate crime lords. The two crime lords are located in the hand system of the Gemini Sigma cluster and in the disk system of Hades Gemma cluster. Eliminate both of them. Isn't it just so Helena can become the new war or crime lord? Probably is. Not sure. Don't think we can do more with that right now. UNC. Okay, so we just need to go back to our ship, call Mom, and then return to the guy, who I do not remember the name of. Something with C. Or C? Set. Depends on where you are from in the world. Oh, there is something called Ward's Access. Oh, shit. Is it at the CSEC? Oh, it is here. Okay. Really trying to remember everything.
Today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Okay. So where do we call our mom?
Stand by, shore party.
I know I've already read it,
Decontamination
but
progress.
where on the ship is that?
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Okay. Let me just have a look again. Using the Normandy's FTL comm room. Do we have a map? Oh. Oh. Shit. Oh, it's just straight ahead. Coming, Mom! I don't know, for some reason I thought our parents were dead, but I'm happy to know that Mom is alive.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
Forget it. I'm busy too. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling. Culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Sorry, I thought that she was just gonna hang up on us. I didn't want to be rude to Mom. Okay, so he suffers from PTSD and is drinking. So he's got a drinking problem, so let's go see if we can help him somehow. Maybe see if we can get him to seek help or something. let's do it. I'll bring Gareth. Why not? And let's bring Caden. Why not? Come on, boys.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Phew. That could have probably gone bad. Okay, let's see.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
Sentinel ally. Got another achievement, apparently.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
Work with... No.
I'm
yeah.
not gonna give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Yay! We did it. Okay. Hopefully he gets the help that he needs. So we can level all our characters up. Okay. We need to unlock that. And then I think we should pump some points into shotgun, because that is desperately needed at this point. Status. Maybe we'll put it into that. And Gareth. Put it into sniper rifle. Alright. Let's see. Aliens.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
Okay.
Faster than light drives, the Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel Council. It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable regions, using state-of-the-art stealth technology. For most ships, the heat generated through standard operations is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space. The Normandy, however, is able to temporarily sink this heat within the hull. Combined with refrigeration of the exterior hull, the ship can travel undetected for hours or drift passively for days of covert observation. This is not without risk. The The stored heat must eventually be radiated, or it will build to levels capable of cooking the crew alive. Another component of the stealth system is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a Mass Effect core twice the standard size. The Tantalus drive generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into, allowing it to move without the use of heat-emitting thrusters.
Interesting.
Ship mobility dominates space combat. The primary objective is to align the mass accelerator along the bow with the opposing vessel's broadside. Battles typically play out as artillery duels, fought at ranges measured in thousands of kilometers, though assaults through defended mass relays often occur at knife fight ranges, as close as a few dozen kilometers. Most ship-to-ship engagements are skirmishes between patrol vessels of cruiser weight and below, with dreadnoughts and carriers only deployed in full-scale fleet actions. Battles in open space are short and often inconclusive, as the weaker opponent typically disengages. Once a ship enters FTL flight, the combat is effectively over. There are no sensors capable of tracking them, or weapons capable of damaging them. The only way to guarantee an enemy will stand and fight is to attack a location they have a vested interest in, such as a settled world or a strategically important mass relay. The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element Zero core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Is definitely very helpful. Okay. There's so much that I can read myself as well. Which is interesting that there's more to read instead of just the primary stuff. So yeah, I'm not a very good reader, as a lot of you have noticed, probably have noticed. So I don't know if I will read that on camera or if I'll just read it through myself eventually. I'd like to go through the primary codex first and listen to that before I dive into the secondary, because the primary is probably the most important part. So okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here. To be honest, I feel like we didn't get that much done today, but it was just a lot of exploring and trying to get back into the game after like a week of not playing. So I do apologize for the rough combat gameplay that you witnessed today, but realizing how much strategy that there is, and you can kind of position your teammates and you can get them to use their abilities and such, it takes some getting used to, I'm not gonna lie, and it can be a little bit overwhelming discovering it's not just a point and shoot type game. So I will try my best to get a hang of it, but it might take a little bit of time, so please be patient with me as I try to discover or figure stuff out and try to remember all the buttons. And yeah, it's a lot. But I will say I will probably try and thin out some of the side quests a little bit before we continue on with the main quest, because I feel like once you complete some of the main quest, or a main quest, let's just say, I feel like more side quest is going to unlock. So I'll try and go through the ones that we have, and we'll probably pick up more along the way. But that's just the way it is. I'm gonna take my time, try and do everything as much to my ability. There will probably be a few things I miss here and there, but I won't have a clue if I do. So I'll do my best to explore and find as much as possible. So yeah, again, thank you so much for your patience for this video. I do apologize, but it is the summer, so it's okay to take a couple of days off and try to relax and restore energy. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all the love and support on the previous videos. I really appreciate that, and it's been so nice to be introduced to the Mass Effect community, and everyone has been really nice so far, so just thank you. I really appreciate it. But before I end the video, I'd like to give a huge thank you to my channel members, which I'll have listed over here. I really appreciate the extra support so much, and it really helps me out more than you know. But if you just hung out with me today watching the video, I really appreciate that as well. And if you're new here, why not consider subscribing? It's free, and we would love to have you part of the Big Bean team. I really hope to see you guys in my next video of whatever I make, but for now, goodbye and take care.